So, ancestral foundation, as I earlier said, has to do with the errors of the past, whereby the fathers commit sin and has been credited to the account of their children. In Exodus chapter 34, visiting the iniquities of fathers upon the children's children, up to the third and the fourth generations. And I explained to us in one of the meetings, I said, why would God begin to bring guilt upon innocent children and hold them in ransom to pay a debt that they had no clue about? As it's because God wants to give us a mindset of responsibility, because he expected the fathers to train up a child in a way that he should grow up. By the time that he grows up, he should not depart from the way. So the Lord expects us to train our children in a godly way. The Bible says when they crossed river Jordan, the Bible says God spoke through Joshua. He said, command the elders, command the priests, that they should take 12 stones to represent the 12 tribes of Israel from the depth of river Jordan. When God parted river Jordan in two and was dry down that they went through, they pick up stone. He said, put it in your houses for a memorial. So it will come to pass that whenever your children ask and say, what meaneth this stone here? That's the whole moment. He said, this is a stone that was taken from the beneath, from the depth of river Jordan, when the Lord performed miracles and break the water into two. He said, by so doing, their medulla oblongata will always be current with the miracles of God and with the possibilities of God, so that they don't depart from the truth. Am I talking to somebody here? You see many children go astray and they become weak and their faith begins to go down when they fail to count their blessings and name them one by one. When they fail to remember the miracles that God has done in their life. When they fail to understand the mightiness of God that came through in their life and pulled them out of every shackle. When all hope was lost. When you rehearse the miracle. When you rehearse the testimony. Like David. He said, I remember when I was pasturing the sheep and when the bear came and it's not one of the sheep, and I went after and rent the bear in pieces and I took back. I remember when the lion came after me, I fought the lion with my bare hands, and then I looked at Goliath. When he was rehearsing, momentum was gathering. When he was rehearsing from the beginning, everybody was intimidated. I believe him. He said, no, there's another ingredient that I have that can charge me up. I remember the past victories, the victories of the past battles. If God would deliver me from the claws of the bears and from the fangs of the lion, he said, the same God shall deliver me from the hands of these uncircumcised Philistine giants. I don't know the giants in your life. If only you can rehearse the testimony, the miracle working power of God that came through your life. Momentum shall be built up. Your faith shall be built up. You shall be ready to devour anything in the name of Jesus. So it shall be believed. So the Lord says, when their children shall ask you parents, he said, tell the elders, when their children shall come of age and ask, he said, Father, what is the meaning of this stone in our house? He said, tell them that it is a token of a testimony. It's the day that God took us through River Jordan on a dry land. The parents' responsibility is to train up the younger generation. Train your child. When a child goes outside and commit all kinds of wonder, immorality, or any kind of negative thing, do they just call the child his or her own name? No, they say that is a son of, that is a daughter of. The shame and reproach come upon the family. We talk about foundational battles. You were born in a family whereby you inherited battles. I'm talking about marital battles. If I want to give opportunity to ask, let's just put out 10 people to ask them now, based on what you were taught and what you saw when you grew up. Can you pass a positive conclusion and say you really like to get married? Out of 10, 8 will say no. But what is giving them assurance and faith and positivity mindset for them to get married is because they have grown up, they've been to learn. They need to observe that and right. Because they thought that what they have was just all. How many of you know that how many of you have grown in a family whereby I know there's no child that will say that the mother's meal is bad. That's not taste good. But how many of you know about the situation whereby you refuse to eat a certain kind of meal because of the way they prepared the first time you tested it? You see, you never eat it. But after some years, you cross the borders and step into somewhere and somebody with angelic fingers touch the thing somehow. You get this, so this one I've been missing. How many of you understand what I'm talking about? Ah, Jesus. One of the major doorways that information and knowledge has been built that come into our life and they are built up is through sight and through hearing. So what you see and what you hear, you tend to believe as true. But how many of you know that there's what we call the old truth?
Yes, sir.
And there's what we call the new truth or the present truth.
Yes, sir.
Somebody understand me?
Oh, yes.
Which means truths are made to triumph over truth based on the dimension of light. A truth that is sustaining you now, there's another higher truth that can subdue this one.
Yes, sir. Oh, yes.
Okay. In the life of Elijah, he went to River Jordan, was about to cross over to the other side. The first truth that was there is that you must construct a bridge to cross over, or a boat to use a boat to cross over. But the man came with a higher truth that they carry what part they see, what they want, that place water where it belongs, and put a barrier that water should not overflow upon the earth. He carries the word. And he came to understand that the one that divided the waters lives in him. The Bible says mountain jumped like rams before him. See, the sea saw him and fled. So the man came in that understanding by that higher light. That was the present truth in his days, and he subdued the old truth. So when he approached River Jordan, he hit the mantle upon the water parted into two. He crossed over. That was his present truth.
Oh, yes.
There was a higher truth in the days of Jesus.
Yes, sir.
When he approached the water, he said there is an old truth. That truth has no. And they said there's a present truth which is the dimension of Elijah.